We're back on Grimnasty TV. Last time we spoke, around the time that the mandates were filed, they said something about a Chinese invasion was going to happen. And then my only thought was it's completely untangible because 100,000 troops can't invade a place that has like millions of people. It can't happen. It's intangible. So when I saw that, I remembered, and then they came back and said there's going to be a Russian invasion, and now they're saying it's Russia. So let me go ahead and break down these codes because when you hear this, you're going to be like, what the fuck? All right, so the Me Love You Long Time woman on Full Metal Jacket is supposed to be like the same song as Billy Joel. It says that he left Chinatown in Hollywood or something like that, and he's going to a New York state of mind facing the east, right? So, so Mother Russia is often seen wearing black and red and stuff like that, and they also talk about her in the movies. And this is the one that asked me to make the website. So it's it's like she's got different versions of herself in the chakra alignment, perhaps, but so that would be like Mother Russia on Police Academy. Flat hairstyle, enforcer, but like very, provocative. So you see, and then they also say that she's like the sheriff, that she can control stuff. On I wear my sunglasses at night video. So, so Mother Russia is divine feminine, and so is Chinese Chinatown lady. So what they're saying is that when we filed the mandates, they thought it was going to be a Chinese invasion, but now they're saying it's going to be a Russian invasion. And what's happening is my head is splitting open. So if they were waiting for her to make a move, she could do it whenever she wants, because there's a song that came on the radio and said she likes the way that I pulled her out of time. And I was just like, that's the Matrix, right? So the mandates pulled her out of time. You understand? This whole thing is over regardless. But we have to save the people so we can do this whole forgiveness thing. And that's exactly what she was, she knew that I was going to do. So it's good to see that first. You know what I mean? So here we go. So this would be like, say, for instance, a disgracing of collecting Federal Reserve notes to save people. So if you're going to nurture somebody anyways, you might as well collect souls while you're at it. It makes total perfect sense. That's what I would do. I mean, I'm just making the, that's what I would do, But yeah, they're talking about Chinese, and then they say a Russian invasion. So somebody's watching me, because yesterday and today, I almost broke out yesterday and today. And I know it's coming soon. The whole face is splitting up. The cracks are like all the way around my head and everything. So it's like a matter of a moment of it happening. And I'm telling you, they're talking about us in the news right now. This is Mother Russia. Remember when I told you with the ships and everything? I had a real true vision of that, and it was very vivid. And she had red and black on with a shit ton of UFOs, and she was gigantic flying across the sky. So I'm just saying I saw that. But it could be possible that once Mickey comes out, because that's what Mishka Mushka means. He says that all the time, but what he's saying is Mother Russia crushes government. That's basically what that means. So when they tell you it's a Russian invasion and they need to start shutting stuff down and stuff like that, think about it. So what makes me feel a little anxious is that if I'm going to save daywalkers and everybody else, just to show the meaning of life, I got to get on it, because I know I can save myself. I'm already getting ready to break out. As soon as some real bad shit happens to the public, I can just drink a bottle of turpentine and just go all the way. And a lot of people don't have that luxury, so I have to work hard and pretend like I'm at square one or something, and just work really fucking hard, like I gotta help somebody, because some of these daywalkers, they don't want to be food. And I've been speaking to some people, and I know that that's who all these people are. And they say that, and they say they're tired of it. And one group that was acting like they were trying to threaten me came back and was like, "Whoa, I didn't know this. Just do what you got to do, bro." And I was just like, "Wow, really?" So it really rings home as to what people really want in here. And 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 you kind of feel sorry for them in a way, you know. But I got to get up early in the morning, so I got up, made this video. It's to show you guys that they are talking about us. They're talking about us. When they said Chinese and then Russia, that was it. As soon as they said Russia, I was like, holy shit, wait. They shutting down all the gas stations and stuff. So they're going to make the gas so high. Like that has anything to do with anything. You know, the gas apparently was supposed to be coming from Iraq. And if we have access to all of that after the whole George Bush thing, whole thing was staged. You know, Saddam Hussein and all these people ain't no actors. You can't have a war and fund both sides and then send them to a place that's not the city, and which is not an invasion. You'd see them in a jungle somewhere shooting each other. So what's the point of that? Because that ain't gonna change anything in a public. You see what I mean? An invasion in a city means you're taking over the city. But if you're just shooting in a jungle somewhere, then somebody's funding it from both sides. Then somebody's just getting off on it. You know what I mean? That's all that's happening. There's no enemy anywhere. You're funding it from both sides. Conflict of interest. So yeah, I'm coming out. I'm coming out, and tomorrow would probably be even further in that progression. And the next day, till it happens. It could happen any moment. It could happen while I'm just sitting here right now. Sometimes it does swell up on its own, but it's a matter of time, and she knows when it's going to happen. She's got this all planned out, timed out. Ain't nothing going to go the way that she didn't see it anyway. So I'd like to hope that we could save, you know, everybody, you know, but if it comes down to it, maybe cleaning the earth and cleansing it might be the answer, you know. So she knows exactly what it is, and I wouldn't hear concrete plans until I go to this castle, because there's no sense in me sitting in here and then even being hush-hush about it. I would still think about it, and people would try to read my mind. See what I mean? So there's no sense in her telling me like everything, but they're worried. They're worried about her coming and stopping them. And she's already got the upper hand. She's already got the government in her back pocket. You see what I mean? We bridged the jurisdictional gap, and now there is no lack of karmic, you know, damnation. It's gonna happen now because she's got it all set up that way. And I mean, nobody's playing their own game in here. And at the end of the day, we're gonna facilitate and do exactly what is supposed to happen, regardless of anybody really. You know, people can feel hard about all the stuff that came and went in here, but at the end of the day, the whole galaxy didn't know what life meant. You sit back for 1,000 years, you're doing nothing, the same stuff. You say, what am I doing? A million years later, you're sitting back, what the hell is this? So that's pretty much what happened. Everybody freaked out. The whole galaxy would have came undone. I could see that easily, you know, just like, you know, just the same as anyone questioning it and then challenging the meaning of life. Could have been everywhere, but instead it happened in one place, and now it's time for it to end. It's like a giant classroom, and everybody acting in it, they don't have to like it. She's in control of everything at the end of the day, and you know, this rendering into vulnerability is something that teaches people unconditional love, because she could be a tyrant, but she was loving all this time, especially people that didn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So she wants me kind of do the same thing, I think, or maybe she knew I would do the same thing. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. Is we're just trying to teach people love and forgiveness and make a better tomorrow. And then when people understand what life's all about, no one needs to question it for the next million years. Makes a lot of sense, right? So she got everything she wanted this time, and it's going to happen the way she wants it to end, and there's nothing nobody can do about it. So people are getting worried, which only proves it even more, is that they would only be worried about it because because it's a possibility. You see what I mean? Because it's a prophecy, because it's something that definitely can and will happen eventually. So there you have it. Stay tuned for more Grimnasty TV, because when you get awake, you stay awake.